Hello everyone, this is Miss Bell and we are going to talk about contour lines, just the basics today. What is contour line? A contour line is the outside edge of a shape. Artists use contour lines to show the edge of an object and to illustrate texture. When we look at contour lines, we try to remember that contour lines are defining just the outside of a shape. For example, if you awaken in the middle of the night and you look around your bedroom, you can see the outline or the contour line of your dresser, or say a lamp or a clock. In your room, you can see shoes on the floor, things that help you to be safe seeing those contour lines. There are no real details there. There's no shading, no color, it's just the line only. Here we see what appears to be a shoe, a sandal of some sort. You can see the heel on it, you can see the straps on it as well. Our minds tend to recognize objects early on in life, and we will pull from that memory to identify objects that are similar to those. Just like here, whereas you may say that's a lemon or a lime, but we know for sure that oranges really don't have that little notch on the end. So we pull from our memory what lemons and limes look like, as well as what it looks like when it's cut into half. Contour lines are mainly silhouettes, little things that we see just the outline of. Here you can see some details here of textures of flowers or little textures given to the hair here, but overall you're looking at the shape itself, and silhouettes are a great way to express what contour line really looks like. Also, we want to make sure that we understand that a still life can be a painting or a drawing of an inanimate object. Inanimate meaning not animated, not moving. Make sure you're taking notes on these, guys. This is worth points in your sketchbook. Here, I want to tell you guys the difference between when you look at an object itself and you're drawing the contour lines versus drawing symbols of an object that you feel like you just recognize. So here, this looks like a cloud. This looks like a sun. However, that is not what a cloud or the sun look like actually in the sky. And not every flower looks like this, nor do all blades of grass look like those. When we work with contour line, we're mostly working to polish our hand-eye coordination. So making sure that you're actually looking at the object itself while you are drawing it is very, very, very important. It keeps you from making symbols versus an actual object itself, working on that hand-eye coordination. Okay. This is an example of how to create contour with the help of a visual object. So I'm going to choose the pen. I'm going to choose a color and make sure I choose the pen there. Now, when you do this, I'm going to do it several different ways to show you the difference between what you think you see and what you actually see. So most times when students look at an object like this, you will go through and you'll say, there's my contour line, here it is, right here, looks great. Following along with what I see. Ta-da! Fantastic. Well, that is not what you see. What you see in the image here has depth. You can tell that it is three-dimensional. It is also freestanding with the help of a little hot glue, but you can tell that it is not just a line. So let's try this again. Let's change our color. and we're going to try it again. My mouse is a little bit wobbly. One of these days I'll get myself one of those fancy pens. As we're going along the outside here, there's the outside, and then we'll come along the inside. Especially when you have an empty space within a visual of an object itself, always make sure too that you add the base. You don't want to just have it floating. Alright, so look at those two side by side. This one looks more like the object itself versus just the simplistic line. So make sure you take that into consideration. Alright, now for a moment we will look at a short video of what some students did in class earlier today. And this is practicing on the jamboard. Multiple students had the opportunity to work together collaboratively to problem solve, drawing the contour lines of the objects that they had placed on their page that were already pre-labeled. Alright, so that wraps up our lesson on contour lines. We'll go into blind contour on a different day, but make sure you have these notes down, and you are also to practice drawing 3 to 4 objects of your own in your home or your backpack. Just the contour lines of those, make sure you label them as well.